On this episode of Tales of the Omega Astra, this is session 13, but chapter 12 of the video version of the Zulkra Prime adventure. The party finds themselves on board the crashed orc warship, the Vesta, an outpost run by the current conglomerate of orcs from Nox Hollow, who seemingly have some sort of tie with the ancient coven space witches called the Sisterhood of Blood. The party's ultimate goal here is to re-steal a jewel that the witches assumably stole so that they could use its power to open a portal to the Damdri Plane, which is like basically hell and home of the undead. At the very end of last session, the group made their way into what was discovered to be a library of some kind upon the ship, and that is when Cock, you stumbled upon a strange duo of characters. What looked to be a small little gnome girl who was standing behind a large, like 6'5"-ish chicken Aarakocra, who Reinhardt then labeled as an ostrich. And that is where we will begin. Right after that was said, you hear the Aarakocra say, "Oh, no, I am no bloody ostrich, and you are no bloody orcs. Who are you people?"
I mean, he's an orc, and I point at Devon.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at.
He swings his sword around, pointing at the rest of you. So, that was what I was going to ask. Last I checked, it was only Cock and Reinhardt in the room, but have the rest of you now walked in?
I guess if voices were being raised, if
Yeah.
I was like right outside, be like,
I guess-
gotta see what's up.
Could I like do a sneak roll, and if I succeed, I somehow get up on the ceiling, crawl through the door. I'm now just like hanging from the ceiling, looking down at them without them realizing I'm there.
Yes,
Go sideways.
you can roll that, but you're gonna have to roll really fucking well, because that is a ridiculous to get through the door onto the ceiling without anyone noticing you. But yes, you may do that.
22.
22. Okay. You get onto the ceiling. I'm not sure if you've been noticed, but yeah. So, Devon, as you enter the room, the two characters, this little gnome girl and this chicken guy, who's wearing like very pristine knight armor, and he's got this very beautiful, like almost like fencing style sword. He points it in your direction and goes, "I knew it! I knew you were with the orcs!"
With the orcs? It's just me. What's up?
Nah, different group. He's with a
Yeah,
different
I don't-
group.
I think you got us mixed up here.
Our group.
Alright, give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. Where's my persuasion?
15.
22.
Yeah.
Okay, so he stops for a second, sort of looks Devon up and down. You are not dressed the same as these other orcs, but what are you doing here? Who are you people?
Trying to find a jewel.
A jewel?
Yeah.
Seems likely. The gnome scurries out from under his legs, still running away from Cock, who is pointing a large weapon at them.
Ready to kill at any moment.
Yep. She runs out, says, Guys, we gotta be quiet. If the orcs hear us, we're dead."
Come on, dying isn't that bad.
You say, as you walk around the corner as well. Cock, I will say for you, you're not gonna like hearing this, but you begin to feel that all too familiar headache sensation that you get from time to time. But
Hey.
it's not that bad right now. So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
I will look up at the ceiling at the clearly non-existent.
Alright.
I'm actually gonna look around the library for like either books
From-
or scrolls or shit.
From the ceiling, I said, "Well, my friends, we are here to stop the zombies that you may or may not be aware of."
Oh! The Aarakocra's just like, oh, well, interesting. I too am here for that very reason.
Perhaps we're here for the same. Well,
Well.
you just said it, but
It appears so.
Perhaps.
perhaps our goals are in alignment for now.
The little gnome says, "We are not here for the undead, Kuala. We are here for a very different reason.
What is
The reason we're in this library is to search for a way to activate the summoning room.
like activate it to summon something, or activate it to get into it because it's locked?
Well, it appears, yes, that it is locked, and there are orcs all about, and these other people as well that we're trying to get past, but...
Well, I mean, where's the helm of the ship? You can usually unlock everything from there.
Yeah, it's not a ship door we're trying to get through.
Okay, what type of door?
A magic door.
Have you tried sacrificing a goat? I usually cancel most magic. Can I roll a deception check for that?
I'm so distracted by you sounding like a squid when you speak that it's hard to pay attention to your actual words. The gnome says, if we had a goat to sacrifice, we would have tried that, but no, I think it's a tool or something we require in order to open it, but we searched the other library, and we didn't get anything out of it. But, so what exactly are you guys gonna do to stop the undead? I thought this place just created them.
Still a
can probably
magical
stop it
artifact
from
the witches
creating-
have,
Yes.
You're gonna steal an artifact?
perhaps.
If it benefits us, yes.
Okay.
Go to join?
I don't understand how stealing an artifact would stop the undead, but in the meantime, I am Olivia, and my friend here is Sir Merlin Quilla. Yes, it's good to see you all. It's good to see you're not actively attacking us. I would slaughter you, though.
Sure.
I'm gonna sniff his neck.
Of course, yep.
I feel like Cock is always one step away from becoming a sexual predator.
At this
I mean,
point, I
his
think
name
I
is
already
literally Cock. He's gonna live up to his reputation, I guess.
You try to walk up behind the Aarakocra, and as you do this, he turns and points his sword in your direction. Back away, Turtle!
I do a 180 and then take a step backwards, thus getting closer to him.
He also steps back. This is weird.
How rude.
Come on, Olivia. We need to find this device or whatever it is.
Do what to Olivia?
He looks down at the gnome. Please let me kill this one. No, they're not the orcs. All right, just chill out.
Can we see this door?
If you can get close enough without being attacked, like I said, there's a bunch of orcs around it, and they're in some sort of chamber room that the door is. It's like a staircase that leads down.
So a staircase?
Are you gonna come down from the ceiling now?
No, I'll get up here.
I like it up here, it's warm.
Can I search
I'm
the
gonna go
library to see if there's
Yeah,
like a
I'm gonna
map
go
of
back to
the
rummaging through the books.
Vesta in here or something?
Yeah, you guys can give me investigation checks if you want to search the library.
That.
I got a nat
8.
one. I
Never
can't do much
mind.
searching from the ceiling.
I can't see anything from up here. What? I got a 19.
And what sort of thing are you looking for? Are you looking for things about the door that they described, or something else?
I'll look for things about the ship in general.
Okay. The main thing that you find is sort of a book describing the history of the Vesta, and its leader, who I will get you their name. Oh yeah. So the original pilot when the thing went down was Captain Crunch. Who was he was an ogre captain in some sort of relation to a royal on Megru.
Admiral
But-
Crunch?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he died in the crash, and then these sort of descendants of the crew made up of, you know, orcs, goblins, various races of Megru. Just most of them went back home. They found ships and went back home, but a few of them created a society on Zokor Prime.
As we live in a society.
And they use the Vesta as their home, basically. The little gnome girl, Olivia, holds out a book and says, I found one that has something to do with the door, but I don't really understand what it means, you know?
May I see?
Yeah, she hands it out to you. I assume you've crawled down the wall now.
I just dropped from the ceiling.
You look through the book.
Do I need to roll?
Yep. Give me a just intelligence check.
Not my best. But I got a 15.
Well, one thing you realize is that you're pretty sure that this is written with... Do you still have in your inventory...
A letter from Morgana, yep.
Yes, it is written in the same sort of ink. The sort of dark red ink. But the main section that she's sort of circled to try to figure out about the door, there's one passage that interests you, where it describes a bond between knowledge itself and human flesh. And this is the key to opening...
I pull up my book. And that was once had a soul, and it's now trapped within a book which represents knowledge. And I'm like, this is most likely the key. Actually, I don't. I just pull out. I pull him out. I'm like, stop, dude.
He coughs as he gets pulled
What he
out.
says.
Oh my god! Oh my god, you never let me out of that fucking bag!
I'm sorry, man. It's difficult to carry a book around and fight at the same time.
He's got... If he had eyes, he would hear him tearing up. I can feel air again!
Indeed, you can.
The two NPCs in the room go, what the fuck? The gnome is like, oh my god, what the hell is that thing?
The book.
That is
Well,
unnatural.
Rude.
We're
Oh,
standing in a
got a couple of
spaceship-
charmers in here, huh?
We're standing in a spaceship that is spawning a zombie apocalypse with a coven of witches that have mind-controlled a bunch of orcs to protect them, and you think the talking book is unnatural?
The gnome says, hey, we all agree that stuff is bad, right? I just want to make sure.
I think they're
What,
talking
the zombie
about it
apocalypse?
quite good.
Yeah, I don't like zombies, to be honest.
Okay, so good. So yes, the book is unnatural.
But no, that's not the association you should be making right now.
What,
There are more
you-
important things to focus on.
Well,
Do
sure.
you not think if we had this book in our bag, it would not be safe? Come on.
I'm not saying that. Listen, you're putting words
Come
in my
on!
mouth.
Come on! Stop being a bozo. Come on.
Xanath, my friend.
Oh, now you want to talk to me, huh?
Yeah, sorry about that. I sort of went unconscious after I read
You know, you're just like Ursa. Unbelievable with these fucking mortals, man.
Good idea. Let's strap the guy to cock, so he's always
Yeah.
there.
How about we arrange it so
Come on, babe.
one of the dead arms cock carries on him, holds the book at all times.
Beautiful.
Let's do it. We spend a good 2 hours working on this.
Okay.
2 hours.
Sleight of hand roll.
Stop.
Would someone like to give me the help action?
I'll help you.
Yes, I will give you the big man ting of guidance, which means you can also add a d4 to it.
Oh, nice. 21.
Okay, yeah, you using some of the ropes that Cock also has for when he tied the arms up, you are able to strap the book in. But the whole time you're doing it takes like 15 minutes. The whole time you're doing it, he's just like, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop that! What is
Making it so
happening?"
you don't have to making it so you don't have to sit in the bag anymore, and you can enjoy the fresh air and the blood on your pages as Cock rampages through the streets
Oh god.
and the sheets.
I stroke the book and say, hello, friend.
Well, I guess this is better than nothing. The gnome and the Aarakocra are like. There's a funny sequence. They look at each other, then look at you guys, what you're doing, and then look at each other, and look at what you guys are doing.
Anyway, Xanath, you were once a being before you got trapped in that book, correct?
Yeah, of course I was. You think these mouths just grow on trees?
I saw a tree with a mouth.
Well,
once.
I've seen some laughing trees in my day. Pretty weird science experiment. But no, I didn't.
Well, that's
No.
a living thing, though, right?
Yeah, true.
What if I was a tree before I was a book?
Indeed.
That would explain how much paper I have. Anyway, yeah, let's get.
No. How would that explain how much paper you have? You maybe you were multiple trees. How can you even say? You're saying a singular tree? You're kind of limiting yourself there, King.
Telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
The Aarakocra speaks up. I do not like this orc.
I don't appreciate your discontent. It seems you're a little biased against my people, and I don't know. That doesn't sit right with me.
Yes, that happens when your own people are slaughtered by the orcs during the war, and yes, I don't like the smell of blood in the air.
That's crazy. I don't remember asking though.
The gnome and the Aarakocra leave. I'm done with those NPCs.
Good luck
Can I
with
look-
whatever
can I
you're
look?
trying to do. So, guys, I pull out the passage of the book. I'm like, so this talks about how the key to the door the bird and the gnome were talking about was essentially a person being trapped within knowledge, and I'm pretty for sure our friend Zaneth over here meets those qualifications.
All right, let's get to it then.
So
Get
shall we
down
try
to
to
the
reach
Lord.
the door and fight into the abyss?
Damn right.
Now, where is this door? They sort of left before they told us.
Let's follow them. Woo! Either that, or if we find orcs, then we will probably find that. We'll just ask them nicely. I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah, and if worst comes to worst, we can, beat a little sense into them, and then they can tell us what we need to know,
Devon can pretend to be one.
Yes.
Yes.
And so can I from last time on a
Yes.
radio.
You walk out of the library back into the small little cafeteria room. There's 2 other doors. Once again, on the eastern door, you can hear some sort of talking, although it's gotten quieter now. And Devon last time assessed that it was most likely orcs in that room. And then the middle door has been opened, and you can see the gnome and the bird are now crouched down, slowly making their way down the hallway.
Orc door.
Boom. Okay.
That's where we need to be.
Okay, so Devon walks up to the eastern door, and do you just open it?
Hey guys.
Yeah. I kind of look back at the group and say, here, let me see if let me suss out the situation before they see a bunch of other people. Maybe I'll get a little more biased towards me because I'm a fellow orc.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I hide on the ceiling again.
Alright. Devon opens the door, and inside you see what looks to be... This is a very damaged room. There's probably a bunk room or something at some point, but now the beds have been, torn so that there's just 2 next to each other, and there's a small little cooking pot in the middle, and you can see a bunch of orcs have lounged out in the room, sitting on the various beds and things, and they're just talking to each other. And they see you. They don't... None of them really look in your direction. They just sort of nod and just continue speaking about some story they heard sometime.
I go over and join them.
Alright, you walk inside the room, the door closes behind you. You walk towards the beds.
Did I know if they were speaking orc or common or what?
They were definitely speaking orc. And as you head towards one of the beds to sit down, one of them is like, "Wait a second, who the hell are you?"
Yeah, I really, I don't know. I've been really, I don't know who I am. Yeah, jokes. But I'm kind of been stuck here. I was fleeing the zombie apocalypse. That's obviously going down, as you guys know. So, I don't know. I heard some fellow orcs, and that was after running into a bunch of those. Did you guys see those 2? It was like a gnome and. Or maybe I'm mischaracterizing them, but it was 2 fucking assholes. They were just totally biased against us, man. That shit really pissed me off, but they told me about you guys, so I was kind of seeking you out because, us orcs, we move strong when we're in company.
I don't know.
Wow.
All of the orcs start slowly looking at each other and slowly standing up. Yeah, we agree, bud.
Yeah.
Why don't you lie down for a minute?
Why is that? I'm fine where I'm at.
You just look a little tired is all. You can see one of them starts pulling out a sword.
I seem that things might not have progressed too well in answering that question.
Grab him, boys! They all leap on top of you. Make a strength roll.
15.
Okay, I got a natural 20, so all of the orcs just immediately jump on top of you. They're like, get his hands behind his back! They pull you to the ground, on top of your chest. They're gonna start binding your hands behind your back.
Do we hear any of this?
Hear the commotion.
And I yell out.
I rolled another natural 20, so yes, they absolutely bind your hands behind your back. Yes, you guys can hear this. You can hear a commotion. You heard that somebody screamed, "Get 'em, boys." Not necessarily in common, so you just heard a loud scream and then a thud to the ground.
I tell the other two that one of them yelled, "Get him!" and now we hear commotion, so we should probably go help.
Let's do it.
Let's get him, boys!
Can I crawl? So I'm like,
Try to rip the door off. Can we do that?
and can I, before he rips the door off, could I be on the wall right above the door frame, like the?
I'm gonna be right in a sprinting position, ready just to bolt in there. We're all prepared to run in there.
Alright, we're gonna roll initiative.
Do the three of us get a surprise round because they weren't expecting us?
I don't know if they weren't expecting this.
I mean, you're not in the room yet, so technically it would be a surprise if something happened.
Hello!
It's already off the fucking rails.
I have the best... Who are you? I don't know.
I don't even know who I am.
That was hilarious.
Self-searching.
I guess I just wasn't prepared for that question. For
The most simple question. So basically, Devon, you are in a sort of rectangular room. Like I said, there's a cooking pot in the middle. There's all these beds along the edges that the orcs were sitting on. You're like right in front of one of the beds, and you've got, no lie, like a dozen orcs on top of you, tying your arms behind your back, trying to lift you up. They're clearly going to take you somewhere, and they're just on top of you. The rest of you are outside of the room.
Orgy.
Set is on top of the door. Cock is about to rip the door open, and Reinhardt is somewhere behind Cock, getting ready to run in when that happens. But there is just a pile of orcs pulling Devon, getting ready to move. But Devon, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I guess I would try to, for whatever reason at this point, reason with them. Like, hey, come on, guys, come on. You don't need to tie me up. What the hell? I thought we were all homies here. Orc bruds, let's go.
All right, give me a persuasion roll.
16.
Okay. They stop moving you for a second, and the one at the front sort of turns around, grabs you by your head, pulls it up so you can look at him, and he just says, "Who are you? Where'd you come from?"
I'm Devon Rotz. I might have skipped over that name. Sorry. You know, I seem to always find myself getting put in situations like this, you know, being a negotiator in the wars on... Are you guys familiar with McGrew 5? You know, that's where I'm from originally.
Yeah, of course. Well, we don't come from Megru 5, we come from Zokor Prime. But our ancestors do. What brings you here, mate?
Yes,
Enough with the sweet talk, just tell us what's going on.
You know, I am just kind of in a certain situation right now where my friends, I'm seemingly abandoned. I have no one to lean on now, except my fellow orc brothers. But I thought I could count on you, but you've tied me up before even giving me a chance. And I just start crying on the spot.
Alright, well, you've definitely confused the guy at the front. Alright, whose turn is it now? Set, it is your go.
Like, really the big part of it is I'm just gonna make a massive scene so that maybe they're more distracted, right? Don't notice the rest of my friends coming in.
No, we just left to have a cup of tea.
I'm gonna delay my turn until after Cock goes, so I don't have to waste time opening the door when he's just gonna rip it off his hinges.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Isn't that a thing you can do where you move yourself lower in the initiative order by delaying your turn until then?
You can say if blank happens, I do this, but you can't just lower yourself in the initiative order.
Well, I'll do my sneak attack and re-hide thing when he rips the door off.
Okay, that is fair. Alright, Reinhardt.
Of course, I have to go next. I don't know what to do with this situation with the door not open yet. I'll just go in. I'll just do stealth and prepare myself for when he opens the door, too.
All right. That means it's Cock's turn.
I ripped the door off its hinges.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A 19 on strength.
All right. And this is like a ship door, so it's built to be strong, but you just and rip right where the hinges are, similar to the last door you dealt with. And immediately you can see a dozen orcs in this room now turn and see this and be like, "I knew you weren't alone!"
What? I never said I was. I said we. Come on. You should have been
Is-
listening better. Come on,
Is
guys.
yelling
Come
an
on.
action as well, or is it a bonus action?
It depends on how much you're yelling. If it's just
Okay.
like a quick thing, then it's not even an action.
I yell, I found you, you little shit.
Fuck! He caught me! Shit! Come on, guys.
Oh my god. Alright, deception with disadvantage. I have to punish you somehow so you guys learn how to actually come up with a fucking plan.
Damn it. I got a 16 to start, and then I got an 8.
I'm pretty sure our plan is use Andrew's massive pool of health to push our way through everything.
What about Cock? What'd you get?
12.
Okay, 12 and an 8. Let's see. Let's see who fools.
That combines to 20. Let's go!
But averages to 10.
Shit!
The orc at the front, who clearly looks like a leader, stops, puts his hands out. What's going on here? Who are you people? Why are you after this orc? Why are you here? What the hell's going on? How'd you get in here?
My sobbing increases even more.
For the time being, these orcs are completely confused trying to figure out the situation. They are not attacking anybody.
Can I do my action now?
Oh yeah, you can do your action.
As soon as he starts questioning what the fuck's going on, my laser is just gonna...
Yes.
Would you say I'm in stealth?
Yeah.
That
God
didn't
damn,
sound
I'm glad
happy.
I was.
Yeah.
That's a 13.
Trying.
I'm still rolling horrible. I got a 13.
Uh,
And another nat 1, even with advantage, so...
13 hits.
Oh, it does? Dang, I wasn't expecting that. Now, Dylan, this is up to you to decide, but my assassination feature means that if I'm doing... Is he surprised, essentially, is my question.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't see you. He only saw Cock.
Right, then that means it's a critical hit. 18 damage.
Yep. All right. Your pistol just sort of, and you're like on top of the door. Your pistol just sort of like ekes down around the door, and then just hits this guy in the chest, and he just like his chest just melts, and he falls to the ground dead.
And then bonus action hide.
All right.
And as he explodes, I just scream out to the other orcs, "You see what they're capable of!" And just start
I got-
freaking out and incensing them even more.
I got a 26 to hide.
All right, Devon, on your turn, give me another deception check. This time you don't have disadvantage. You just have normal.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter because I got a 5.
Well, it might matter. Let's see what they get. All right, they're all just like, I don't believe this guy. Kill them all. All right, what would you like to do, Devon? Your arms are bound behind your back.
Am I able to cast any spells since a lot of it is based out of my nose and ears?
It depends. Each spell has like a component required. You may need your hands, even though it comes from your face. You may need your hands to actually activate the spell. It depends on what the spell says.
Let's see. This one, a small parchment with a bit of holy text written on it. If I'm like bound up, could I like maybe put my hands on like where it would be in my pocket, and that would count, or would I need to?
What spell do you want to use?
I want to use Shield of Faith on myself to give myself a boosted AC, since I basically can't defend myself at all right now.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that. I think that's fair.
Yeah. As all the commotion's going on, I just kind of go. I'm gonna blow into a tissue to describe it, but you can kind of hear like, and just like gushing goo just spreads all over me, and it just solidifies into like a big strong body armor that just covers up even the bounds and the ties that had me tied up. It covers that as well. So I've kind of immobilized myself permanently, but I'm also boosted it. So give it to
Devon just jizzed all over himself in order to protect himself.
I think that's a fair trade-off, in that I'm bound is that the spell doesn't go exactly how I want it to, and now I'm even more trapped than I was before.
I think that is good. Next up is Set's actual turn.
Beautiful. My gun peeks around the door frame again and just shoots one of the orcs. If I hit, would I have advantage from stealth or...
Yes.
Okay. Oh, nat 20. 24 damage.
And you're just shooting, like, the closest guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Another orc gets blasted with this pistol and falls down dead.
And then I guess I can't see them. I can't see into the room, so I can't really tell if they notice me or not from the roll they have to do to see if they notice me shooting, which would be 18 now because my stealth went up. So I will bonus action hide again, just to be double sure.
It's all coming from the turtle.
Yeah. So, 17, I guess, is my rehide, which is worse than my gun. So that's the risk I took.
That's your go. Reinhardt, is your turn.
Alright, it's time to sprint in. How far away are they?
You can get to one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to the closest one
Okay.
and use my vibro staff.
Alright, you run into the room with your staff in hand and swing it.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Okay. 9 damage.
Alright, you smack this guy really hard.
Unarmed attacks. 14.
That'll hit.
7 damage.
Alright, you kill him on your second blow.
Wow. Is there any other close by that I could hit with one more punch?
How close does it have to be? 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Cock.
What would you say my door throwing range is?
I mean, at this range, you're gonna have disadvantage. I mean, you're gonna have disadvantage anyway because you're not.
Pushing indoors.
Yeah, so it won't really matter what the range is.
Okay.
They're so close. They're like in this room, you know.
Okay, so
If you step inside with the door, you can just throw it at one of them.
Yes, I would like to run inside with the door and
Alright.
then throw it at the biggest clump of them that I can see.
Okay, so basically the clump that's on top of Devon.
Precisely.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Everyone.
Two can play this game.
Let's hope that AC is high enough now.
I exclusively hit Devon with the door.
Damn it! I should have known.
Should have known he was
I got
blood.
a 20, not a natural one, but just regular.
Well, it hits me.
Yeah, but it's only gonna hit one orc. Because I mean, technically it should hit more, but
I don't want to.
it doesn't really make it. There's not. It's not a designed weapon. You know what I mean?
Andrew, stop throwing doors at people.
It like breaks the game a little bit. All right, you definitely hit one. Roll unarmed attack damage.
Oh, it's just a flat 6 for unarmed, so 6.
All right, you do 6 damage.
That's my whole.
All right. On the orcs go. Again, mass confusion, but they at least now know that they're fighting. 3 that run up to Cock, 4 that run up to Reinhardt, and 2 are gonna stay and attack Devon. Alright, let's do Reinhardt first. 7's not gonna hit. 23's gonna hit. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright, so that's 2 hits. And then 20 as well, so...
Ow.
So that's 3 hits. That's going to be 17 damage. As these orcs just start stabbing into you.
Oh, I'm down. I literally had 17 health.
Perfect. Alright, so you just see Reinhardt get consumed by this swarm of orcs. As they immediately take him down as he runs into the room and kills one of their allies. That's how you get, you fucking bastard! You hear one of them scream. Let's do Cock next. 15 will not hit you. 9 will not hit you. 12 will not hit you. Devon. Ooh, that was so close to being a natural 20. 13 will not hit you. Natural 1 will not hit you. And then 19 will hit you even with the +2, yes?
Yep.
Alright, so that's going to be just 5 damage as one of them manages to crack through your jism shield.
Jism!
Not the jism! Ah! You jizz a little bit more as he stabs you.
Good.
None of them go after me?
Good.
They don't see you. Devon, is your go once again. I don't know what you can do in this jism shield, but
Can you heal people?
His arms are tied behind his back. I mean,
Yeah, I can't touch anybody.
Does healing word require touching them?
I don't know if he has healing word.
I don't have heal. I have cure wounds.
Yeah. Yes, you gotta touch him for that.
Who has? I thought someone had healing word. Is that Cock?
No.
What does somatic mean again?
That means, like, yeah, you gotta use your hands to wave the spell.
Okay, then yeah, I'm a little. I can't stack Shield of Faith. I don't think.
It only lasts for. It's a concentration spell, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, so you gotta roll a wisdom save because you got stabbed. To see if you maintain concentration on the spell.
Right. That's 23.
Oh yeah, you're fine. I'm not even gonna look up the saving throw, that's fine.
Me and Gordon are about to start like trying to do the math.
You maintain the jizz, alright? Good job.
Can I go into a more defensive stance to maybe...
Oh yeah,
Fetal position?
You can use half your movement to stand up if you'd like. Enough of the orcs have now left to where you can get on your feet.
Yeah, I'll get on my feet and then see if I can unbound myself.
So this orc gets up on his feet, hands tied behind his back, just covered in this glossy white cream. And all the other orcs are like, ugh. But then
He glides out of the room.
yeah, he just slides on his chest. Alright, this is fucking awesome. Alright, is that your full go, Devon?
Could I do like a strength roll to try and get out of the binds? Or is it...
Yeah, you can.
Ah, shit, that's a 2.
You can actually... Okay, it's 2, not gonna work, but next time we can do dex, because technically, now that you're all lubed up, you could probably slip out of the binds.
Okay.
I'm just obsessed with the Jism spell now. Alright, set. Set is your go. Still hanging from the fucking door.
I mean, I'm in the position I want to be in. I can't... I'll shoot one of the ones that were ganging up on Reinhardt, I guess.
Okay.
Another nat 20. I'm
Holy
getting
shit.
payback for all those ones I got.
Holy shit, you really are.
18 damage.
Alright, you just blast another one and they die. You can
and
see these
bonus
orcs.
action,
These orcs are
rehide.
genuinely shocked that their friends are dying all around them.
25 to rehide.
Like scarred. Yeah, you hide.
I whisper under my breath, that's what you get, bitch.
Reinhardt, death saving throw.
Okay. I got an 8.
That's a fail. Cock, it is your go.
Roughly how big is this room?
Let's say 20 by 30
Okay.
feet, obviously. Inches.
Feet. Oh, it's orgy number 2. I'm
Hell
going
yeah.
to activate Lady Wara's Holy Disco Flare.
Okay. Oh, God. Alright,
Just gone off the rails.
that's gonna hit... What's the range on that? It's 15
It's,
feet?
it's a 15-foot one.
That's gonna get everyone except for the 2 orcs attacking Devon, but it's also gonna get Devon. And I don't think Reinhardt can be blinded on the ground, so I will say it won't get him.
I mean, I'm knocked out. My eyes are closed.
I'm knocked down, mine.
They're Arabian meat goggling him right now. He can't see it. Must make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, Dex 15. All of the orcs passed.
Holy shit.
Devon, make a roll.
Oh, I got a unnatural 20.
Okay, so it doesn't affect anybody. You just start playing this music mid-battle.
Well, we need to set the mood, boy.
One of the orcs starts bobbing his head like, hey, this is a pretty good tune.
There's a mob right here. Yeah.
2 of the people attacking Reinhardt are going to go over to Devon, and one of them's going to go over to Cock. So that's going to be 4 people attacking each of you. Let's see what we get. Let's start with Cock. That's a 9. That's a 14. That's a 21. That will hit. And then an 8. So only one
Can you
hits.
reaction duck down into your shell, Andrew?
No.
5 damage.
Dies on this
5 damage. One of them stabs in the direction of Xanath, but ends up just getting the flesh between you and where the severed arm is. And Xanath's like, whoa, what the hell's going on? I felt that!
You wanted to feel the... I don't say anything because I'm in stealth, but...
That's 15 against Devon. That's 23, so that'll hit. That's 16, so that won't hit. And then 17, so that also won't hit. And that will be 4 damage. One of them gets through the jism once again. And that'll be another wisdom saving throw to see if you can maintain concentration.
That is a 11.
That's a fail. So the spell drops, the jism fades away, and suddenly you are back to 16 AC. Alright. This has been quite eventful so far. Devon, it is your go. Would you like to try to slip out of your binds?
Can I slip out of the binds, or?
Yeah. Let's say Dex acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics. That is a 21.
Alright, you slip out of the ropes and your hands are now free. I'll say
Right.
that was your action, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I'm going to actually use... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Sorry. I'm all done.
Set. Still hanging out at the doorway.
You know that gun peeks around the corner again, shoots one of the ones by Devon.
Alright.
Did they notice me last time? Or not?
Nope.
I just need to know whether I'm rolling with advantage or not.
There is some flashing light that keeps entering the room, but they don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, another nat 20.
Oh my fucking god.
Fucking
Holy shit.
Christ.
I'm getting repaid, boys!
Redemption song.
Oh man, that is a terrific roll. So it's 10, 8, 23 damage.
Alright, you blast away another orc. Devon, your brothers in race are dying all around you.
I
Oh.
could care less.
Well, I finally messed up because I got a nat 1, so I guess after that shot, my claws finally like come out of this wall above the door, and I just sort of like fall and land on my feet like a cat does, right in front of the
Nice.
door.
Okay, good RP. And finally one of the orcs notices you.
I guess I'll use my 25 feet of climbing movement. I'm now climbing up the wall inside the room with them, so I'm sort of like on the ceiling where they can't hit me, or would have disadvantage trying to hit me.
Then it is another death save from Reinhardt.
Oh yeah, someone needs to heal him.
19.
Alright, there's a save. Sounds good. Cock, it's your go. The tunes are still playing. Do 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 do. One of the orcs is bobbing his head as he tries to stab you.
I'm going to be offended that the other two, or other three, however many are around me, aren't bobbing their head and attack one of them.
Alright, give me a roll.
I got an 18,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that is 15.
Alright, you just fucking slam this flail into this guy. His head caves in and he falls to the ground as you slaughter another orc. Now the guy that, the orc that saw that you got angry at the other ones for not dancing, starts dancing even harder. Okay.
I end my turn in attack mode.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check. Alright, the other two orcs that weren't dancing also start dancing in front of you, hoping you won't slaughter them. And none of them attack you on your turn, however the other ones are gonna attack Devon. So that's gonna be a 20, a 9, a 19, and a 9.
I thought I got rid of one of the ones by Devon.
Will hit. Yes, you did, so the last one won't count.
You're welcome. Welcome, Nick.
Let's go.
It'll be 17 damage.
Alright.
As two of these motherfuckers slam their blades into either side, seeing a chance now that the white cream has subsided. What a bizarre encounter. Devon, is your go once again.
So, I'm going to use this opportunity now that I'm on my feet and I am stable I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon. Kind of just take a defensive stance if I can, and then have my Spiritual Weapon attack the one closest to me.
Give me a roll.
12. Or, no, sorry, 13.
That will hit.
Alright. That does 6 damage.
6 damage, alright.
It's gonna attack the same one again.
Yeah.
This time it's gonna be another 13. That'll hit. It's gonna do 5 damage or 6 damage again.
Alright.
And that's all I got.
Alright, finally, one of these orcs survives a round after being attacked. So he looks bad. He looks beat up, but he is still on his feet. Set.
From the ceiling, looking at all these people, I shoot one of the ones around Devon, but not... Actually, I guess... Since the ones dancing are distracted and the other ones are focusing on Devon, could I bonus action hide before I use my action?
I mean, you're just on the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
If you drop down and try to dart behind, like, Reinhardt's body or something. Or one of the beds, maybe.
Are they like bunk beds?
No, they're just normal beds. They were bunk beds, but they've been ripped in half.
Could I just like drop from the ceiling into the shadows and like behind a crate or something?
There isn't a crate.
Behind the bed?
You want to drop under a bed?
Yeah.
Okay, you may do that.
Alright. And then I will attack one of the fully healed ones around Devon. 21?
That'll hit.
Not a nat 20 this time, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Damn it! What do we even have you here for?
12 damage. Does that kill them or just severely wound them?
Severely wounds them, though. You blow off one of their arms.
And then they have to be on 18 to notice me. Because I can't bonus action hide to get a higher number.
They do not notice you. Alright, is that your full go?
Yes.
Alright, Reinhardt, another death save.
14.
Alright, that's another save. Cock.
What do you do, baby?
You have 3 dancing orcs in front of you. They're dancing for their lives. They're doing like different Fortnite dances. One of them's doing a fucking hula hoop with his hips, trying to seduce you.
They still intend to stab me, though, right?
I mean, it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
They didn't attack you last turn. That's all you know.
Okay. Then I will... Is disengage just a bonus action for everyone?
No.
No, just me.
Okay. Then I will try walking away over to the currently dying individual.
Okay, you walk around the orcs. They're all looking at you. They're all turning with you as you walk away, but they're not attacking you.
I'll give them a smile and a thumbs up while I do it.
Okay. The guy who originally was dancing is like looking at the other ones like, see, we don't have to die. There's another way.
I'm gonna plop my balls on you already know what it is.
On Reinhardt's chest.
Yep.
You're gonna give him Arabian meat goggles. Arabian?
It's a raven here. You already know.
Arabian meat goggles. Alright, Reinhardt, 10 health to you. The 3 dancing orcs are gonna run out of the room. The second Cock gets far enough away, they just dart out of the room and run for their fucking lives. The other 3 now seeing this, or how many are left now? Yeah, the 3, 2 of them very injured, start looking around, very scared. They throw their weapons on the ground and put their hands in the air.
Like they just don't care.
And combat ends.
So there are 3 orcs in the room now that are
Yeah.
not dead.
Yeah, and one of them has an arm missing, and he's holding onto it like I'm gonna die in a couple minutes.
Tell us.
I'm going to approach him and whip out my cock.
It's like, please, no!
Pop out from under the bed, and I'm like, tell us, where is the ritual room? As I put my pistol up to his skull.
Jesus Christ. Alright, intimidation roll.
Will I get advantage?
Sure.
Oh.
They're scared shitless.
There's nowhere they can go at this point.
15?
The what room?
The ritual room. Where are the witches summoning the portal?
Down below.
And how do we get down below?
Hey, you gotta ask Murkith. He's the only one that deals with the witches here.
And where is Murkith?
He's in the witches' chamber. Farther down the hallway, but please don't kill us. We were just doing our job.
I back away and sort of step out into the cafeteria. I feel like this is a decision best left up to Devon.
I just look back at them as I walk out of the room and say, you really turned your back on your own kind. Think about how much of a fucking beta sheeple you are, you fucking losers, and then just leave him in there.
I'll plop my testicles on him and give him 3 health back.
Thank you. If you're able to break this curse, maybe we can finally be free once again. And they all hang their heads in shame after what Devon just said to them.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the orcs just sit there, sad.
Shall we go to the other door?
I guess it's further down the hallway to find Marketh or Malekith or...
Let's go! I start sprinting down the hallway.
Let's do this stealthily, please.
I'm already gone.
You also notice that the chicken man and the girl are also not there anymore.
I look at my
They died.
companions, Devon and Reinhardt, and I'm like, shall we stealth behind the turtle, or shall we embrace his brazen display of, well, ineptitude and run after him?
I'm always up for anger. I must unleash. And I run after Cock.
I turn to Reinhardt. Well, we can't let them do this on their own. Just sprint off.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You guys both take off like sports cars.
Yeah, I'm going my... How fast? I can do 90... I can do 180 feet in 6 seconds, so...
Oh god, you put in Crocs in running mode.
Okay, question for the leader of the pack, Cock. You will make it to a section. You can see farther up ahead there's another door, but there's an area where the hallway stops and there's like 2 doors on either side. Do you want to stop there or keep going?
I'll stop at the doors.
Alright, you stop at the doors. There's labels on them, but they're in Orcish. Orc. You can speak Orc, right?
I can speak Orc.
Okay. One of them says secondary library on the right side. On the left side, it says main cafeteria, but it's been scratched out, and under it, it just says backup jail, scratched into like with a knife or something.
Ooh.
Both written in Orc.
I'll set my door down outside the door.
I forgot. Man's running with a door above his head.
Come here!
Like a goddamn Super Bowl champion.
I'm gonna open the library door while I wait for the other people to get here.
You open the library door. Basically, by the time they're so quick, by the time you open the door, they're there.
Yeah.
And you can now see the chicken man sort of stood next to the door inside. He like looks, oh, you people again. And you can see the gnome trying to reach up to grab something from one of the shelves. This library looks a lot more well taken care of. There isn't like a cave-in or anything, and the shelves seem to be in good condition.
I'm gonna walk in and look through the books.
All right, investigation roll. You guys also make it to this junction.
So, this door of the witches. Have you ever been there before? Could you instruct us how to get there?
Which one are you talking to?
The gnome seems more reasonable of the two.
All right, she stops reaching. She's not tall enough to get to whatever she's looking for.
I grab it for her.
She turns and says, "Yeah, we made it inside the chamber, but there's a lot of people in there. We just wanted to be safe and made sure we actually knew what we were doing by the time we dealt with whatever it was they were doing."
Indeed.
But you think that this book you have is the key?
I believe it might be.
Where'd you get it?
From one of the witches, so it's a good guess.
Oh, so you've dealt with these people before.
Yeah, they one of them took over a gnome tribe in the mountains.
Oh, shit.
Also chopped one of their heads off.
Oh my goodness. You guys are so violent. Cock, what are you looking for exactly?
Anything pertaining to languages. Any language in general, so that I can attempt to expand my talking ability.
Okay, there's not a whole lot in terms of languages here, other than the Megru languages of Orc, Goblin, Ogre, yada yada. They mostly just use Orc because it's just easier to comprehend. It's a lot less nonsense like Goblin is, where you just like say a random thing and they're like, "What does that mean?" Like, "Oh, it means this now." Oh, okay, and nobody else fucking knows. So, and you would know this from, studying these sort of things over time, that Goblin is very difficult to learn. But, yeah, this is not a whole lot. This seems to be more of like a place where they've kept records on things rather than a place to learn about, topics.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was that sound? Set hands Olivia a book she was looking for. She grabs it out of your hands. Thank you.
Welcome. That'll be 5 credits.
She hands it back to you.
No, I'm kidding. Okay. I pull out my thieves code. Hit out on Olivia for that.
Did not pay me for.
No, I'm kidding.
Sir Qualo, we should probably get out of here now. I think this is a bit too much for us. Are you sure, Olivia?
If you're leaving, do you perchance have any healing magic you could use on us to make sure we're more prepared to enter the witch's domain?
Let's see if they do. Yes, I have something, but everyone gather close.
I do that.
Yes.
I
do
assume
that.
I'm already standing right next to her. So
I
Yeah.
hug the nearest person.
Alright, you all hug up on each other. Alright, so she's going to cast... She can choose 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius, so... She's just going to heal everybody. Alright, you all heal 16 HP.
Woo!
As you feel this magical energy leave the gnome's hands as you're all sort of gathered in a circle. The bird is like, "Ooh, I can feel that in my feathers." Well, heroes, I will take Lady Olivia back to Nox Hollow.
There is just to let you know, there isn't. You know about the active, ongoing zombie apocalypse in Nox Hollow, right?
What?
Yeah, they have overrun the city. Everyone's hiding in the bunker. So if you go back
A couple of hundred.
to
more.
the space train, it's currently waiting for us to head back. So if you just want to chill on it with our driver, it might be safer.
Okay, if you do go back, look out for the giant mechanical spiders.
He might try to steal money from you. Don't let him do that.
Yes, of course. You are all clearly very heroic and definitely not on drugs.
Oh no!
I will take the young lady back. Also, if you
I ran out of drugs.
you know what? No, I'm not saying anything anymore. They just leave.
No, my dude, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say perhaps you check out the jail, and then he just leaves.
I think he wants us to check out the jail.
Okay, what would you guys like to do? You find yourself once again in a library. We're back to where we started.
I approach the prison jail.
I'll ask Seth if
There's
he
a jail.
wants a plasma pistol.
The jail.
Oh, sure, I guess.
Alright, you can add another pistol to your inventory then.
Is it exactly the same as my plasma pistol, just without the silencer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys all walk across the hallway to the other door. Do you read to them what it says on the door?
Wouldn't I just be able to read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
Yeah, you and I can read it, but the other two don't know what it says.
I
Unless
think
it's-
my orc is a little rusty, but I think it says public cesspool for pooing.
I immediately, frantically try to open the door, hearing that statement.
I think it says gangbang room.
Alright, you try to open the door, it's locked.
Can I pick the lock?
Yeah, you can try.
Talk rips off this one too and gets 2 doors.
25.
I am doorman.
Alright, Set kneels down, begins to take his tools out, and starts wiggling away at the door, doing the precise method to pick the lock, and then He finishes. And the door slides open. And you can see like a makeshift wall has been put up with glass that sort of goes from the bottom to the ceiling. But it looks like probably came from a smaller ship that they just dragged inside and nailed down or screwed in or something. And behind the glass wall, where there's this little hole where a door has been attached as well. It's all very makeshift. Used other machines to create these rooms. You can see a group of various people. Some orcs. Some look like they probably came from Nox Hollow, just like townsfolk. And immediately as the door opens, you can see someone perk their head up and look and be like, "Have you come back to torture us once again, traitors?" And Devon, you immediately recognize this to be Jamal inside the prison.
Oh! This... Jesus.
Devon!
Good to see a friendly face here. Holy shit.
You're telling me? How did you people get here?
Oh, God.
The Sky Train?
Sky Train! Let's go.
Who sent you? What's going on inside the city?
Zombie apocalypse.
Yep. Full-fledged. Everybody's dying.
Oh,
Pretty bad.
Christ.
Hundreds and hundreds, maybe 1,000.
Maybe 2 people. I didn't really get a good body count.
Then it is worse than I thought. We have to work quickly. We need to stop whoever did this. Did you... Oh, Christ. He puts his hand on his
It's
head.
witches.
It's not just the witches. There's more.
Alien.
The Daimonites are in on it.
And Hydroxos? Hydrox? Is he here?
Who?
Oh no, okay. Not him.
No, it's Nowry and Brer. They set me up. We went to look for that guilty party, and Nowry knocked me out. And next thing I knew, I was here with these people.
Is that bastard with the bow and arrow who just tries to blind everyone?
Yes, that is Brer.
Oh, I can't wait to rip his head off and eat it.
Same. The human.
At this point, you hear another voice, a female voice, say, "Well, I'll be damned." And walking up behind Jamal, you, Devon, Set, and Reinhardt immediately recognize the dark-skinned dwarf that is Maddie Winters. Well, shit!
Oh! Holy shit, that's a callback. My God.
I am Matty. I've been looking for you in Nox Hollow.
Yeah, I was looking for me too. I got caught up in some bad stuff, I guess. Jamal says, "Yes, it appears my allies are not allies. They have been working behind my back with these she-devils." Yeah, I can tell. I got knocked out as well, and I woke up inside some sort of hospital, and these people were looking all at me, and next thing I knew, they were dragging me off into this machine, and I ended up here.
Yeah.
I have discovered something,
Oh, what is that?
Jamal says.
Dear Matty. Oh, that was Jamal? Their voices sound exactly the same.
I believe the other Diamond Knights, the other 4 that have been missing at the Vesta, are in on the plan, and they have been helping deliver the undead to the city through a sewer system underneath the ship.
If we kill them, can I have their limbs?
This is not a laughing matter, friend. The whole city of Nox Hollow is on our hands now.
Oh no,
Why-
he's serious.
Believe me, I have a ton of hands, and I'll have more if you let me have theirs.
Why?
Do you think if we deal with this, we'll be able to get the tournament started up again? We had a lot of money riding on that.
Yeah. Can we at least get the money back?
I want a refund, damn it!
Attached to the severed arm, the book is Xanath is like, "Whoa, you guys did a lot of stuff while I was in that bag."
Yeah.
Everyone, stop! This is nonsense. We need to come up with a plan to stop them. Where are the other orcs?
You mean the ones enslaved by the witches?
Yes, we need to free them so they can fight along us.
Some of them are
50-50 dead.
and,
50 ran away.
Jamal rolls his eyes in the back of his head. Good cry. I give up. He starts walking back into the prison.
They tied up our friend. Do you think we weren't gonna try to kill him?
Hey, you know where the door is, perhaps?
Jamal sits down in the back of the prison, just puts his hands over his head.
Alright, sounds good.
To be fair, we did never try to negotiate with any of the orcs besides that one who like ran into the tent at the entrance.
Maddie Winter's like, so are you guys gonna get us out of here, or?
I go to pick the lock again.
Okay, another sleight of hand roll.
A 10.
All right, you're trying this time, but this door is different. It's not made out of the same sort of circuit system that the last one was, or built into the same circuit system, and it won't budge.
Can I just try opening it? Maybe they forgot to lock it. I roll
Yeah.
a luck.
Locks the door. Hey!
You try to open it, it doesn't open, obviously.
I got an 18 for luck. Does it open?
If luck existed, it would open, but that is not a thing.
I turn to Cock. I'm like, rip it off. Rip the door down.
I walk over and I oblige. Setting my current door down first.
All right, athletics roll.
Can I help him try to rip the door down?
What are you doing to help him rip the door down?
I sort of get in front of him, so as he's ripping the door, I'm pushing him backwards.
Okay,
Beautiful.
sure.
My feet are just up on the side so that I launch backwards once the door comes up. I got a 20, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, you do the same maneuver you've done on the other doors, applying pressure to the hinges and then just tearing, and the door comes off. And you can see a bunch of the orcs and townsfolk are like, we're free! Jamal
You're all gonna die now. No, I'm just kidding.
Jamal sort of gets up. He just looks exhausted at this point. Not sure what to do, but he says, please, all of you, the city is not safe. I don't know what to do.
Well, Jamal, I have a suggestion. How about you take these people here, and any of... and there is one orc outside watching the border who surrendered to us. If you can convince him to go with you, you guys could go to the sky train and sort of just sit there and wait for us to deal with the zombies.
What the hell is a sky train?
I don't remember what they're called. The transport systems to get in and out of Knox Hollow.
Ah, the Instabirds.
You ever been to Chicago? It's like the
We brought a sky bird with us to get out of Knox Hollow into the Vesta. Of course, it isn't like right outside. It is a little bit of a walk, just because there was something blocking.
Give me a persuasion roll set.
No.
No.
I will not do that.
I refuse.
7?
Listen, this job is not done. There is still more we need to do to stop these things. I cannot leave until that happens.
Okay, then
Maddie Winters is like, same with me. I'm here to do a job, and that's to, well, technically it was to free myself, and I didn't get to do that, so I guess I'll settle for stopping a couple of goddamn witches.
oh, technically our job was to protect, the science facility, but that failed horribly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm a bit of a free agent at this point. Considering all that shit went down and nobody came to save us.
I'm tying the new door onto my shell.
Who is this guy? Maddie says.
Oh, this is the Anno fleet diplomat that showed up right before the attack.
Oh, have you heard the good word?
I actually have. I think maybe we spoke at some point, but I can't remember exactly. But yes, I have heard the good word, and it's a pretty good word. So, what's the plan, Chief? She looks at Set.
I like how I've now become sort of the person. Well, so this book here that talked earlier is perhaps a key to enter the summoning room that the witches have set up their summoning using the famous jewel that was stolen from the Fire Fist estate. The plan is to steal that jewel back, shut down the portal. Hopefully that deals with the zombies, and if it doesn't, we murder the zombies.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
So
And the witches.
find the jewel, bring it back. And do we have a plan for once all this is done, how we get the hell off this planet and back to our homes?
We have like 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
good. Completed, right? They're good to go, right?
Of course, they're waiting for us.
Oh, perfect.
One of the options is we wait for the tournament to resume so we can then pay someone to build a ship for us to leave. Option 2 is we give the jewel to a different witch who will let us leave with her on her ship. Option 3 is I think we return the jewel to its rightful owner and he gives us a ship. So,
Okay, so we have the ability to access a ship.
Yes.
All right, well, that's the important thing.
if we get the jewel.
All right, so we got to get the jewel. Perfect.
Yes.
Jamal's head is as low as it can be at this point. We must move quickly.
Indeed. I think the civilians might want to stay here
Yes. You said you've dealt with the orc problem?
for the most part.
All right, they won't at least attack us.
Should you put the door back into place, the jail door, so they think they're... Just stay here, civilians, please. It will be safest for you.
When he
Persuasion
said we
check.
do this, I started running out of the door, but having tied the door to me, part of it slammed into the wall, and I bungeed back into the room.
Unnatural 20.
All right, so you look towards the civilian folk and you see, humans, yada yada. They've been given these very basic-looking breathing masks that you don't even know if they really work as well as they should. These people look like they haven't eaten a whole lot in a long time.
Oh,
Jamal
well,
also looks that way.
I pull out, I guess, 3 rations and sort of just... They're like 3 of those bags that we took from the science facility, so it's like, I don't know how much food it would be.
It's
Well, I guess
food that's meant to last a long time.
If I pull out enough food to feed everyone.
They all just grab onto it. It's like, all right, Jamal, if you believe this is the best call, we will wait here.
I will say
Yes.
that was 4 rations.
Sure, they'll split them. There's
Hello,
like 8
boys
people.
and chicken, and I'm like, wait, no, that's the wrong.
Wait, these are good guys. These are innocent people. Jamal says, yes, wait here.
Potential converts.
We will deal with
Yes, good.
whatever this dark evil is, and hopefully...
It's the Sisterhood of Blood? The Blood Sisterhood?
If you see any pants, watch out. I'm now sideways crouching through the door.
Jamal just has this look on his face, like, when we're done with the witches, he's next.
I'm sorry about our companion. He was dropped on his head as a child. Hasn't been right since.
All right, what was this witch's door you were talking about?
So there's a summoning room at deeper below in the vessel. And it's a magical door that some people who we ran into in here couldn't get open. And I believe the key is our friend Anthrax over. I know that's not his name, but
Xanath.
Xanath over here. I point to the
Anthrax.
book on talk.
Xanath says, yep, turns out I'm the hero after all. Or I'm gonna be. And Jamal's like, heroes, give me a moment, yes, the rest of the orcs here, they are cursed. They are not bad, they just fear for their life. Perhaps we do not need to go in swinging and get more people killed. Perhaps there's another way.
If they surrender, we won't kill them.
Good plan.
We will do what we must regardless, I suppose. Well, shall we? And he points towards the door.
We shall.
And you guys all head out back into the hallway, and now you can see this main door heading down. And you, the whole party, plus Maddie Winters and Jamal, begin heading in that direction.
Stealthily, let's roll, boys. I completely forgot that Andrew's character was a priest for religion for 3 weeks, just because he does not bring it up as much as he said he would in the first episode.
Oh,
No,
God.
it really doesn't bring it up.
Every zombie I see, have you heard the good news?
Well, I think you tried to convert us. I don't think you ever tried to convert us. But like
I'm
you
doing the
talked about
long
it more in the first 2 episodes. And then you just sort of realized we didn't care and stopped.
Okay, so you approach this big door. You guys are stealthing, yes?
I am. I got a 25.
I'm walking behind everyone as I have 2 doors currently.
Wait, 16.
And stealth.
I'm stealthing too. I got an 18. Woo!
I got a
damn,
21.
Cock, are you stealthing?
No, I'm standing like 30 feet behind them
Okay.
at all times.
Jamal will stand near you, and Maddie will stealth with the party. I mean, gets a natural 20. So,
Nice. She's as invisible as me.
seeing as Set is the most stealthy, he walks up and opens the door, slowly pushing it open. And as he pushes it open, immediately this blinding blue light starts shining into the hallway that you guys are inside of, just illuminating the whole thing. And this is a pretty big door, big stone, sort of half metal door. Huge room inside, absolutely massive. Just like this would probably be like a hangar bay. The way it's just like massive. It's been cleared out now, so there's just like a huge room, and then you can start seeing shadows shine, people walking and things moving. Who's at the front? Who's the 2 people at the front?
Me and Maddie, I would assume, with that nat 20.
All right, give me a perception check, and I'll roll for her as well.
24.
All right, so this is what you see basically. There are a few orcs, probably 3 of them. 2 of them seem to be moving some sort of large pillar along the ground. They're just pushing it. And then there's 2 other people in the room. A sort of drow elf man dressed in similar attire to the bow and arrow diamond knight. So very blue sort of leather robes, leather armor. And then there's this shorter female dwarf, red hair, who is also wearing sort of diamond knight style armor. And just as soon as you like open the door, you just begin hearing yelling. You hear,
Two-time it, you fucking weasels. We're already late with our last shipment because of you, Marketh.
you hear the female dwarf say, but you're much farther back somewhere as the door slightly opens, and you can see these 2 orcs rippling muscles as they push this large stone pillar, and they're pushing it somewhere, but you don't know where it's going. And you can see sort of behind there's this big strong orc next to these 2 diamond knights. Behind them there's like this large silver crate that is very similar to the one that you saw outside on the train tracks. What would you like to do?
Sort of duck back and whisper to the party. I'm like, so this appears to be some staging area for something. Marketh is here, so along with 2 of the Diamond Knights. I think Devon and Jamal go in, try to get the orcs to switch sides, and the rest of us sort of stealthily position ourselves in case combat breaks out.
So the same fucking
I mean, unless other people
just
have other
pray
ideas.
they don't ask him who he is, because otherwise you're fucked.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. What's late?
Well, I think the orcs are going to respond a little bit better to Jamal and Devon than me, Set, popping up being like, yo, guys, stop it.
Okay, so your plan is to send Devon and Jamal inside?
Unless people have better ideas.
Well, Jamal, if we do go with that plan, you're gonna have to do most of the talking. I am not feeling very confident in my speaking abilities.
Remember, while the orcs are not necessarily bad guys, they are magically cursed, so they will not just instantly turn on whoever
So you're
it
saying
is.
we should instead set up the ambush and then just straight up attack the 2 Diamond Knights. Hope we kill them or put enough of the fear of God into them that the orcs just choose not to attack us?
I don't necessarily hate the idea of me going first. Perhaps, considering they are orcs and some of them are diamond knights, I could at least create enough of a distraction to where they're thrown off, and then maybe we could try to subdue the two Diamond Knights.
Non-lethally. Right.
That would be my preferred choice, but it's ultimately up to you, as you clearly are in better position to do this. By the way, I should mention, me and Maddie do not have weapons.
Oh, I pull out, what is Maddie? What's her class?
On the ship, she was a weapons specialist.
Oh, then I pull out my plasma rifle, and I hand it to her.
Oh, perfect.
Can I interest anyone in a javelin or a door?
Jamal says, I will take a javelin.
And I hand Jamal my second pistol that Andrew just handed me.
Alright, so he's got a pistol and a javelin, she's got a rifle. They feel much more confident now.
And I turn to Maddie. I'm like, that was the captain's plasma rifle.
Yeah,
Use it well.
I can see.
Fuck that guy.
Oh my god, dude. That grudge.
Okay, so the plan is to send Jamal in, and then you guys are going to try to get into position?
Yes, while they're distracted with Jamal.
Alright, then we will roll initiative, and I will take us to a map. Alright. Set. What would you like to do? So you're basically at the door at this point.
And the door is where I'm standing?
Yeah, basically. A little farther back, but doesn't matter.
The two yellow ones are the Diamond Knights, right? Which ones are the Diamond Knights?
The ones that aren't orcs.
I'm going to move here.
Okay, behind the statue.
Yeah. So I guess what I did was I hid as an action, and then moved and bonus action dash to get that 60 feet to make it there.
Okay.
13 for stealth? Not the best.
Yeah, but remember the DM can't roll for shit. Okay. You're not sure if they spotted you or not. But is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you see these two orcs that are standing next to this pillar. You can see these pillars all throughout the room. You're not quite sure what they're used for, but clearly these two orcs are pushing this one that they're pushing in the direction of this space on the floor. So they're basically pushing it in that direction. You can see these people yelling at them like, go faster! Reinhardt, what would you like to do?
So we're in stealth right now, right?
Yeah, you're gonna let Jamal, or the plan is to let Jamal go up and speak and then attack when the time comes. Or whatever you plan on doing.
Okay, so I have 40 feet of movement. But I think I'll wait and let them do their thing.
Alright, so you're gonna wait at the door?
Yeah.
You can dash if you want.
How much does dash give me?
It doubles your speed.
Oh. Is 80 enough that's 80 then. Is 80 enough to get me here?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll go there.
And then Maddie cannot move as far as all you people, so how far can she actually fucking move? Alright, she's just gonna wait in the doorway because she cannot make it. She'll prepare an action. Cock it as your go.
Are these smaller pillars big enough for Cock to hide behind?
Yeah. Well, actually, you have arms all around your body, so I'm gonna say you'd have to turn to your side, and it'd be very difficult to attack someone if they came around the corner or something.
That is fine.
Okay. Yes, you may move to one of the smaller pillars.
I should dash over to this one.
All right. Next turn, the orcs finish to this position. And Marketh is like, all right, good job. Get to the next one. And you just hear this female dwarf just like, they're not going fast enough, Marketh. Speed them up. And Marketh just looks upset at what she's saying. And then he pulls out this sort of barbed wired whip. Just whips one of them on the back. Ah! Move faster.
Just whips him and just goes faster. Just do it. Like, brah.
I might gotta whip me.
Devon. It's gonna be your go. The second you enter this room, you begin feeling very weird, and you're not quite sure why. But
It's portals.
it is your turn.
Can I step out of the room and see if the weird feeling subsides?
Yeah, you step out of the room. You still feel weird.
Okay. Jamal hasn't entered the room yet, has he?
He technically has, yes.
Okay. I kind of whisper over to him as, hey, do you feel a bit strange since entering this room?
Give me a stealth check. Did you say that?
6.
Alright, so you whisper out, hey, do you feel strange? And they're not going to spot you, but as you say that, the two Diamond Knights look and they immediately see Jamal entering the room. And Jamal's like halfway through about to turn around to answer you and then notices they're looking at him and he's like, Drex! Almond, please! Almond.
Almond.
Almond, my good friend.
Would you like a magic almond?
And Jamal basically just is like trying to distract them, like, let us please discuss what is going on here. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Devon?
Nope. Already fucked that up.
Okay. Jamal is going to move forward. Friends, let us speak about this. We do not have to go down this path. And they look like confused as to why he's now he's broken out. Jamal, you've always been a thorn in our side, says the drow. And then the orc, the leader with the whip, is like, shall we continue? And the Diamond Knights just sort of shoot him, like, continue with your task. And he once again whips one of the orcs. Faster! Alright, Set. It's your turn.
So what is this glowing blue thing in the center?
It looks to be something... You can see this sort of outline along the ground. It looks like this probably enters the ground somehow. But you're not quite sure what it is.
It doesn't look like I could destroy it by shooting it, does it?
Probably. Would you like to do that?
Yes, I would. It will completely waste, hopefully not my stealth, but...
We all die.
I don't know! It's providing the light...
Are you absolutely sure? I just want to make sure. What is leading you to make this decision? Like what do you think is gonna happen?
The lights go out, or a magical explosion. Either one.
All right.
It's also clearly part of some important ritual that we're trying to stop. So.
Okay.
Actually, is it the jewel that we're here to steal?
Shoot it and find out. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
So here's your
This can only go well.
You know what?
I just want to make sure that you aren't just you know. Do you want to make an Arcana check to see if you can feel any magical energy or just anything before you just go shooting something willy nilly?
I got a 2.
You have no idea what this thing is.
Probably best I don't shoot it then.
I believe you mean shooting something willy-nilly.
That's when Cock turns the corner, pulls out his gun, and shoots the fucking.
Hey, he doesn't have his gun.
He's still got the cannon, doesn't he? That he doesn't know what damage it does. I know what damage it does, but I'll just tell you if you use it.
We're still in the
turns the corner with sunglasses on.
We're essentially still in negotiation phase, right?
Yeah, you're sort of. The distraction is beginning, but it hasn't necessarily taken hold yet.
I will just climb on top of the statue.
Nice. Okay, you climb on top of the statue, sort of perched behind its head.
Should I roll for stealth again?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't like telling you guys not to do something. It's why I didn't say don't do it. I just wanted to make sure that like, you know, I wouldn't want you guys to do something and then be mad at me later if something happens that you weren't.
Well, I figured it was part of whatever magical ritual is being set up here with the pillars, and I figured the best way to stop it is to destroy whatever they were going to use. But
Come on.
I also then realized it might be what we're after.
No, that's impossible.
16.
Okay, you slide down behind the statue's head. Reinhardt.
1 second. I want to look at something real quick on my sheet. How tall is the thing in front that I'm standing next to?
The statue goes about 20 feet into the air.
Nice.
I can extend my arms half my height above during the jump, thus you can reach above you a distance equal to the height of the jump plus 1.5 times your height.
Okay.
I can jump 10 feet.
You can jump 10 feet. So how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, so you can jump 13 feet.
Wasn't it? Never mind. I'm not.
You
Not
leap
doing that,
into
Matt.
the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
So basically
If
what
you
I'd
move
say, if you
forward.
want to jump onto the statue, like onto the top of the statue, you can do it, but it's going to be, you're going to jump and then I'm going to have you make an acrobatics roll to try to climb up onto the top of it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you jump, acrobatics roll.
19.
Alright, you can make it on top of the statue.
Yay.
In a similar way to what Set has done.
Yeah. Right on top of the head.
Okay.
We're ready. Well,
Is that your full go?
yeah.
Alright. Maddie, taking advice from Cock. Okay, she's gonna sprint over here. Alright, Cock. On your turn, at the beginning of your turn, the headache is getting a lot worse now. The closer you're getting to whatever that thing is in the middle, it's just pounding pain in your head, and you can feel yourself losing grasp of what's around you. What would you like to do?
Oh, great. I'm going to, at first, push on the pillar to see if I can gauge how heavy it is.
Okay. It's gonna be really hard to do that without moving it a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
You want to move it?
I'll try not to, but if it happens, it happens.
Alright, give me a strength roll.
17.
You push it. How am I gonna... You are definitely strong enough to push this thing by yourself. It probably not as quick as the orcs are doing it with 2 people, but you could definitely do it. And you don't think that anyone has looked in your direction with how slightly you pushed it.
Great.
It seems like Jamal is doing an adequate job of distracting the 2 Diamond Knights.
Ah, very good.
Anything else you want to do?
And then I'm going to move away from the thing.
Okay. Cock starts running. The orcs push.
Yep.
Begin pushing the pillar, another pillar. The dwarf Diamond Knight says, "Drop your weapons, Jamal." Or, "Drop your bloody weapons, Jamal." I've lost the voice already. As she holds up a gun and points it at him. The drow does not say it, but will also point a gun at him. Devon, as it leads into your turn once again, you begin hearing this voice in the back of your head. Why did you run? And then you think you can hear that sound of that baby crying play out. And it echoes. But no one else looks. No one else seems to hear what you're hearing. And it is now your go. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna ignore that shit you just said, and I'm going to, in the background, is it possible if I can prepare an attack in case they try and attack Jamal and just aim a guiding bolt level 1 at, was it Naomi?
Who the fuck is Naomi?
What were the 2 Diamond Knights' names?
Dreka and Elmond.
Okay.
Where does Naomi
Old
come from?
Almond is about to get capped if they shoot.
Alright, what's the range on Guiding Bolt?
120 feet.
Oh yeah, you're fine. All right, so you prepare your action. On Jamal's turn, he throws the javelin to the ground, and the dwarf picks it up, and he pulls out the pistol, throws that to the ground as well. I just want to talk. That's all. Then talk, the drow says. The way you have been acting recently makes me think that perhaps you are also under control of these witches. So you know about that, huh? No, not under their control. However, they have been quite useful, is what they get out. On that turn, Merketh moves over to the other two orcs and begins whipping them again. Feeling very useful. Set, it is your turn.
Okay. Combat has not started. It looks like it's heading that way, though.
No more than it did on your last turn. You want to shoot the light now?
No, I will prepare
Emitting
to
light.
shoot. I will shoot this Diamond Knight if. Oh boy, I don't really know. I guess I will prepare to attack when stuff goes south.
Alright, who are you shooting?
Probably one of the Diamond Knights,
Which one?
the red one.
The dwarf?
Yeah.
Alright, so if somebody attacks, if combat happens, you will shoot the dwarf.
Yep.
Okay. You can see Merketh, as he approaches, makes eye contact with Jamal. They just look at each other. You all notice that. Everyone in the room, anyway. Reinhardt, anything in particular you want to do while this is all going on?
Can I climb back down?
Yeah, you can climb back down.
I want to climb back down and then go over here and hide behind this one.
Okay, acrobatics to climb back down.
19.
Alright, yeah. Technically, you're not going to have the distance you need to get over there.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to use your action to climb back down, and then you can't.
How much is it to get to the one next to it?
I mean, it's
Would I-
definitely... You could definitely make it there, probably.
Would they be able to see me, technically?
You're gonna have to roll stealth. I mean, you're running directly in their line of sight.
Alright, I'll roll for stealth. I want to see if I can make it.
Okay.
I got a 24.
Alright, yeah. You sprint over there.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm prepared.
Natty Winters will once again prepare an action. Cock. On your turn, you... Again, like, this pain in your head... You're pissed off because it's the same fucking feeling and you don't know why it keeps happening. It's just that unbearable pain, and you're just sort of stumbling away to try to get back to where you were, back towards the door or wherever you were going. You just fall flat on your face and your vision goes blurry once again, and you feel yourself drift away from wherever you just were. Until eventually you're back, but not in that room. You're back in the dark abyss of your mind, and you see your favorite guy again, Alduin, or Cheros, the now grown Dragonborn, who, when you last saw him, he was dressed in your turtle costume, and he was trying to buy a sword in the market, but now, whatever confidence he once had in time is gone. And he just sits in this darkness, this abyss all around. The only thing you can see is sort of this black and white version of him. And he has his knees up against his chest, and he's trying to breathe steadily. And yeah. What would you like to do?
I will walk up to him and see if he notices me.
Alright, as you approach, you're sort of behind him. You walk up and he hears the sort of... As you walk, you hear like it's like wet beneath you. He turns his head
Go to the
slowly.
upside down.
He says, You again? Hello, friend. Where are you?
I'm in the, currently I'm in the crashed ship outside the city. You don't seem to be doing so hot.
No, there was the undead. They attacked. I used my newfound weapon to fight some of them off, but then your Loxodon friend found me, and we started running for that bunker. We didn't make it. The undead were too much, but we held up in a building, and then I'm rambling, but
Are you at least safe for now? Ish.
I think so. She started collapsing on the stairs, so I was carrying her, not sure what was going on, and she started screaming at me, like, get away from me before it's too late! So I ran and I locked myself on the roof, and here I am. What about you all? Where's the rest of your friends?
They're all with me. We are currently trying to stop an evil ceremony that is going on. I seem to have fallen asleep though.
Wow! Your life is so exciting, and here I am, sat on a roof. Yeah, no, it's funny actually. It took me watching you in the damn tournament to realize that you were the guy. Actually, the guy who gave me the damn costume is the same guy who I kept seeing in my visions.
Oh, you were having visions too then.
Ah, yes. Remember the last time we touched?
Ah, yes.
Maybe we should touch again.
Wait, yes.
He's still sitting on the ground. He puts his hand down. He's like, "It seems this is what the universe wants."
When we get back to the city, which I plan on doing before I die, is there a way for me to find you?
Oh, well, hopefully I survive the undead, and hopefully
That'd be ideal.
whatever's happening to your friend is not too severe, but yeah, I'm on a roof. I can just start waving and screaming.
Alright, sounds good. I'll see you when I get back. Try not to die. As far as Loxodon girl, she on occasion, not once a month, surprisingly more often than that, she gets a bit angry, might start
Oh my god.
She needs to essentially blow off steam, she'll start trying to kill things. So that is likely why she told you to get away. But if you could just maybe watch her, make sure she doesn't go running off, out of the building, and then die to all the zombies, that would be great. If she's already gone, fuck. Yeah.
I think I've managed to subdue her inside the room below.
Oh, fantastic.
Hopefully, whatever she is, she can control it and use it for her advantage. She seems like a powerful ally.
She could be, yes. If she vomits out any balls, collect them for me.
You guys have this conversation as he just holds his hand out, sitting on the ground.
I high-five his hand.
Alright, you high five, and the world around you doesn't change. You're still in this dark abyss, but you feel this weird energy, and the pain increases tenfold as you begin to hear a familiar voice. The visions have chosen their messenger. You are the one, Cocculus.
Nice to hear from you.
And then Cheros says, by the Titans, why does this hurt so damn much?
I know, right? I died last time.
You hear this? Then Cheros goes, another is here, but I do not see him. As you hold hands.
Don't worry, I don't see him either.
The prodigal son returns. And then, in the darkness, a large form, almost like these black clouds part, and you can see the shape of what looks like a giant mega turtle peek his head through. And Charos is just like, Who are you?
I grovel at the giant turtle.
I am a friend of your sister, young one.
You have a sister?
Charos looks at you like, do you know this guy?
No is a strong word. I'm acquainted.
If you know my sister, then you know why I have returned. No. But I can guess. Draxel, he must be stopped. And what makes you think you can do it? If he has returned, that means you failed, no? Will it require you condemn the entire galaxy this time, Dragonborn? And this thunderous sound out somewhere in the distance, you can see this lightning go off in this black abyss. We did not do that maliciously. We knew not the true consequences, and I myself didn't want to partake at all. Perhaps, but you have much to learn of what you and your siblings did to the galaxy you love so much. Stranger, speak now. Where is your mind? Our time is short, and I wish to know where you come from. Points a turtle hand in your direction.
My
Mother?
My mind is here. My form is not
My
here.
mama.
My form is asleep in the magic room.
Yes.
But yes, yes, let us go defeat the evil. Ah!
I sense you aboard an ancient vessel.
Yes.
You seek an item.
The jewel.
Ah, yes. An item of immense power.
It also gives me raging headaches.
That may be my fault.
Oh. Is there any way to stop that?
Yes, you see, there is an energy between you and this Dragonborn. It connects you, but not strong enough. So I have amplified it, and perhaps I have made that power too strong, and it may be accidentally killing you. I believe I accidentally did this once already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
But it's good to know that I was able to bring you back.
Thank you for that. That really helped my not dying.
Anyway, this is not leading to anywhere. What do you suggest, Dragonborn? What is your plan to save the Omega Astria? The turtle says.
Let it burn.
Charos says, Who are you exactly? Why should I tell you my plans? I am Archilion. What would you say? Leader of the old folk. Your sister came to me for wisdom when she was down. I know of what you did, and I am here to set things right, without interfering too much. I was going to fight him, but I don't seem to have my full powers. I trained 100 years for this moment, and it's all gone. Well, isn't that a shame? Truly. The people of the galaxy, they don't even remember me. They act as if they haven't even seen one of my kind before. Ah, yes, of course. They will not remember you until Jar Siar is brought back. Charos looks quite excited when he says this. What? Is this possible? How? Tell me how! You both, as I have said, are the key. You are connected.
power lies between you. You just have to find out how to harness it. But I have spoken too much. We have run out of time. I will speak to you again, hero, when I feel as though you are worthy. And perhaps I may even let you visit me.
And as he says that, your vision fades, the abyss flows away from your body, and you return. However, all of this happened subsequently, so I'm going to say the next 2 turns, I'm going to skip you, Cock.
Damn.
I know, that's very disrespectful. Alright, the orcs begin moving towards the pillar that Maddie is hit behind. And Cock is lying down, ass up in the air.
I am currently a pile of doors.
The dwarf approaches Jamal and begins feeling him, trying to see if he's got any other weapons on him. But she can only really reach his legs. And the drow doesn't really do anything. Alright, Devon, it's your turn. Sorry for that little interval.
How fucking dare you? You're not allowed to have other interactions with other people.
Alright, I'm gonna just edit this so it's just Devon on every turn.
Good. Yep.
Good.
Honestly, they don't see me as they're approaching Jamal, right?
It doesn't appear as though you've been noticed. You're still sort of back by the door.
Can I, prepare my action? Because I just want to keep aiming, just in case shit goes south.
So you just continue to prepare your action, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're doing guiding bolt, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay, so you continue to prepare your action. Jamal puts his hands up. She begins feeling, and he says, "These witches, if you are using them, then tell me how. Perhaps I can help you." And the dwarf says, "You think we want help?" I fucking lost her voice. "You think we want bloody help from people like you, Jamal? Look around, see what's going on. Use your brain." And she steps back, pointing the gun once again at him. Murketh, or the guy you assume is Murketh, holding the whip, looks and just sort of stands there waiting to see what happens next. Set, it is your turn once again.
So no combat's going on actively yet?
No, nobody's attacked anyone yet.
Alright.
The best distraction ever.
This, we can't wait any longer for more of these pillars to be put into the correct locations. So I am going to shoot the Overseer Orc Merakith.
America!
Merakith? That's his name, right?
Murketh.
Merakith? I'm going to shoot him.
Alright.
13.
That will not hit.
And then bonus action hide with a 22.
Let's see if any of them notice you. Alright, so this weird... Well, the thing is, he's got a silenced pistol, so it doesn't really show up in that sort of way. He just basically shoots down from this statue, and it just sort of, goes behind everybody, and nobody notices it. And then he puts his head down.
Didn't fuck anything up. Let's do this.
And then... Is that your full go?
Yeah. I mean... I guess I could jump down, but I don't want to do that, so... That is my full go.
Alright, so these orcs continue to move over to these pillar, and as that happens, they immediately spot Cock's body lying down in the ground.
I forgot I passed out.
They both look at each other, and then they just start walking over towards it. And because they're facing his body, they don't notice Matty Winters behind, who's pressed up against the pillar, trying not to be seen. Actually, they can get all the way to it, so they're gonna do that. And then, Reinhardt, it's your go. You can see all this nonsense happening.
Alright, well, I am going to run and go over here behind this box and prepare with my staff. So I'm guessing I have to do a stealth.
No, that won't require a stealth, no.
Oh. So I can just run.
Yeah, nobody's looking in that direction currently, besides Set.
That's out. I'm basically just peering around, waiting for someone to actually attack,
Okay.
so I can run out and just bonk one of them on the head.
Hey, I actually attacked.
Yeah.
Just missed everyone.
Yeah, but
No
you're
one noticed me
stealthy.
shoot.
No one noticed you.
Maddie Winters runs over here, and she's just gonna try to hide, basically.
The cock's just passed out on
Yeah,
the floor.
Yeah, right now, in her position, she'd hit 2 of them. Double kill.
So, on Cock's turn, he doesn't realize this, but Set, you can see this. These 2 orcs, like, walk up to his body, like, kick it a little bit. They look at each other, and that's what happens.
Are both the doors on me, or is only one of them on me?
Did you put any of them back?
I was holding one, and one of them is attached to my back.
Okay, so one's on your back, one's lying next to you, basically.
Okay.
So they say something to each other, no one's quite sure. Actually, Devon, you could probably just barely hear, like, in Orc, they say, should we get Murkith?
Devon wasn't even in the room.
And then the other one's like, if we don't tell anyone, they might make our heart stop beating. Oh yeah, we should definitely get Murkith.
No, you shouldn't.
No, you should.
What the fuck said that?
Alright, so one of them just sprints back. The dwarf says, Jamal, I very much suggest you head back to that jail cell before we do something we're not proud of. Have you not already done something you're not proud of, friends? Siding with these necromancers.
Can I side with the necromancers?
And as that happens, the drow who's pointing his gun at Jamal just says, I knew you never understood, and he's going to fire his gun. And he's going to hit.
I've been waiting for this moment. Finally.
Yes. Ambush.
Alright,
Yes,
so
ambush them
so-
with 2 people.
yeah, so 3 people are actually set attack, so he doesn't have it. Devon and is this where you were hiding, Reinhardt?
Yeah.
So you technically you couldn't have prepared your action.
Wait,
because
no,
you
no,
had
no.
to
I was here.
As that happens, basically he just this pistol he's holding. He just blasts Jamal in the chest, and Jamal falls backwards as this happens. His chest smoking a little bit. Devon, cast your spell.
Yes. Does a 17 hit?
It sure does.
Hell yeah. Now I get to roll. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 d6s.
Holy crap! I forgot how much fucking.
That does. Holy shit, I rolled well. I got a 1 and 3 sixes, so 19 damage.
19 damage. Alright. Alright, so this guiding bolt shoots out from around the door, hits this drow right after he fires his gun at Jamal, and does 19 damage to him. Reinhardt, you're running around the corner to attack?
Yes, I am going to run around the corner, come up behind this guy, and use Shocking Grasp,
Okay.
the staffs thing.
Yeah. Alright, tell me what that does.
Lightning springs from your hand, delivers a shock to a creature you try to touch. Make a melee spell attack against your target. You have advantage on the roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal.
Which he is not.
Okay, well, on a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage, and if it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
I got a 5. So 5 damage, and then he can't do his next turn until his next turn.
Wait, so how? That doesn't make any sense. That would just be he can't.
And it
use-
can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay, that makes more sense. That is what happens on that turn. So you suddenly the trap is sprung, and y'all attack. Next, Devon, as you feel this energy shoot through you and attack this guy, you're standing in the doorway. You think you see another figure like run out from behind the statue that Set is stood on top of, like another orc,
Okay.
like run around, and then when you look again, he's gone.
Ooh.
Invisibitch.
And it is now your go.
I'm assuming that since I shot the guiding bolt, that they can see me, or they're aware of me at least.
They're aware someone's in the doorway.
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna just shoot again. I was like, that was a good first shot. Let's keep shooting. Same guy, guiding
Alright.
bolt.
Sounds good.
Does a 15 hit?
It does hit, yes.
Yes. Okay, thank God. If you had gone yee and then said no, I would have been like, here we go. Damage. Ooh. That is 12 damage.
Alright, so you, another guiding bolt, and this guy's just looking around trying to figure out, he's being attacked from behind, magic is shooting into him, he's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So is the dwarf.
Both attacking the same person?
Yes, you are.
Wow.
Hey, let's go.
As
Good
that
shot.
happens, Jamal leaps forward and tries to attack the dwarf in front of him. He's gonna punch her in the face. He's like, I knew you weren't one of us, and sounds like a man again because I can't keep her voice in my head. The orc Merketh just takes a step back and starts walking backwards away from the group.
Well, that was easy. He's retreating.
Set is your go.
The orc is walking away.
Yep. Merketh is anyway.
I shoot him. No one leaves. Especially not the one who actively decided to betray the rest of the orcs. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
Oh, that is a great roll. That is a roll. 22 damage.
Alright, you do 22 damage to him.
Oh my god, that was next to no damage. Jesus.
So you shoot him.
Yeah.
You want to hide?
Yeah. Nat 20.
Alright, yeah, I don't think. I got a 19, but it's not going to help.
They're like, where did that shot come from?
He's,
I'm
he's
just like,
looking up in the direction, but you duck down just before he can spot you. The orc next to Cock is like looking back towards where the combat is happening, and is just gonna start sprinting towards the door.
wait a minute.
He runs right in front of him. He's like, "Oh fuck!"
Alright,
when he's
Reinhardt,
like preparing a spell. Headshot, bitch.
you're gonna attack 3 times.
Yes,
All right.
the way of how I always do things. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, against the drow, right?
Yeah, the guy that's right in front of me.
Yeah,
6 damage. Does a 15 hit?
that will hit.
4 damage. 18.
That will hit.
7 damage.
You're taking a good chunk of his health off. All right, Maddie Winters go. She's got this rifle. She's gonna walk around here, line up a shot on the other dwarf, and go for the headshot. So you just see this rifle lined up. It's technically more like an assault rifle, but she lines it up like it's a sniper and just sends one shot and just like blows the dwarf's ear off with one shot. Cock, on your turn, you begin to come to a little bit, and you can your eyes open. You can look around. I'm gonna say your action is used up, but you can bonus action and move if you want.
Alright, I will get up, look around, see that fighting is taking place, and move back towards the pillar.
All right, go ahead.
Boom.
Sorry, I just need a nap real quick. I'm back, guys.
I'm back, guys.
On the orcs go, the dwarf says, attack Jamal or I'll have the witch's
explode you!
And so he runs forward and is going to attack Jamal. Does that hit? No, it does not. So he punches forward, and Jamal's like, I will free you! As he blocks that attack. And then she's just going to pull out. She's just actually going to use the javelin she got. But she's going to miss. Alright, Jamal's got a high AC. And then the drow is going to... He's going to disengage and run over here. Actually, here. And then, at the start of Devon's turn, that figure that you saw run around and then disappear, you can see this other orc now running towards you, trying to get towards the door to get out, and then suddenly this spectral blue orc appears in front of you and just stabs you in your chest.
Oh shit!
That's gonna be a 22 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yep.
And then that's gonna be 10 damage as he just stabs this ghostly sword into your chest.
Oh, what the fuck?
And the orc running past doesn't even seem like he notices what's happening.
So that's who's 2 spaces to the right of me? I'm
Yeah.
guessing. In response to this, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. And as your turn starts, whatever just attacked you disappears.
Okay. Actually, before I use Spiritual Weapon, if it disappears, I'm going to move 10 feet forward.
Okay.
And then I'll cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'm going to have it move up towards... I think was it this person we're attacking right here?
This was the person that you shot at, but you're attacking both of those people, basically.
All right, then since they're closer, I'll move them up. I'll move my Spiritual Weapon up to this spot. Then I'm gonna attack. That's gonna be, that's a natural 1, so a 7. Assume that misses, and then I'm gonna attack again. Oh, not much better. That's a 10.
That will not hit.
All right. Well, that's all I'm gonna do then this turn.
All right. Jamal is in a precarious position because he's basically fending off one of the orcs and then also trying to attack the dwarf in front of him. So he's going to give it another go. He rolls a natural 1. He just can't get a swing in as she's doing a really good job of dodging all these attacks. Merketh is going to run over here. And then Set is your turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the dwarf.
The dwarf!
Unnatural 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
Not as good of a roll. 12 damage.
Do 12 damage, you blaster. Ah! Where's that coming from?
And then I bonus action hide.
Alright.
27.
Let's see. Yeah. You hide once again. It's perched up in your statue. Other orc runs away, running down the hallway for its life. Reinhardt.
I am going to walk up behind this person and use my triple attack.
Alright, go ahead.
There's a 13 hit.
It does not hit.
Oh, sad. There's a 14 hit.
That does not hit.
Sad. There's a natural 20 hit.
Alright, yep.
I'm just gonna punch him in the... Just karate chop him in the back of the neck.
Alright.
7 damage.
She is doing an excellent job of dodging all these attacks and then finally just gets cracked right in the back of the neck. He's like, ah! I'm gonna need a masseuse after that! Maddie's gonna shoot at the drow. Okay, she just shoots the drow in his back, and he now looks around and sees her. And then, Cock, it is your go.
I'm going to peek around the pillar and tell the orc slave to sleep with a command spell.
And you're doing the bald orc guy?
Yep.
He got an 18.
Shee.
So you yell, sleep! And he's like, no! I'll die!
Oh, you got a point.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do? Oh, you got a point. Never mind, don't sleep.
He's convinced me. Yeah.
I'll fall asleep again, it's fine.
I understand. I'll go do that.
I actually prefer it when I'm asleep.
But yeah, that's it.
Alright, instead he will attack Jamal instead. But cannot break through Jamal's thick armor, this diamond armor. Jamal's like, you will be free, friend, I promise! So the dwarf, she's also gonna disengage. Get around here. Be like, actually she's gonna attack as well. No, she can't, because she's disengaged. But,
Aha!
the
Fuck
drow
you.
can. Does a 14 hit Reinhardt.
No.
Alright, so he shoots his pistol in your direction. You dodge ninja style out of the way. As they sort of bunker down behind whatever this thing is in the middle. And then, Devon, on your turn, once again, you feel this presence, and you're looking around trying to see where this thing is that just attacked you. And then suddenly in front of you, you see this ghost form. But now, it's not just an orc to you. You can tell that this is the... You're not sure if it's a ghost or just a spectral version of your friend, Accoster. And they say to you,
shit.
why did you run, Devon? And then they're going to try to attack you again. That will be a 7, so that won't hit. But they swing towards you, and you move out of the way.
Accoster, please, no!
You call out to them, but it is now your turn, and they disappear as your turn starts.
I scream out in rage and fear, but then I'm also going to use, once again, Guiding Bolt. Here we go, yo. That is a 23.
That will
Bada
hit.
bing, bada boom. We got a... Oh,
It's going to be a lot of damage.
that's gonna be 20 damage. Bada bing, bada boom.
Shit. How many times can you cast that? It's crazy.
Oh, that was the last time.
Oh, no, I jinxed it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you just blast him again. He's looking around, desperately trying to figure out where these magical attacks are coming from. He
And then
sort of knows
the
direction.
spiritual weapon. Okay, I'll pull up. How about after party? You and all your friends, we love to get naughty. Stabbing this bitch in the fucking face, and they're never gonna see it. They're not going back to their place.
Ooh.
Especially because I got a 21. You better get ready, because I'm coming for your bum. Well, maybe not, because that's 5 damage, but I get to attack again, and that will not hit. I'm done. Boom.
Alright, stabs into him, and he pulls it out. He's like, what is this thing? Who's next? Jamal is going to fucking... Oh, he can't move. He's going to get attacked. He's just going to grapple the orc in front of him. Yeah, he just grabs onto the orc, pulls him to the ground. Stop fighting me! And then Merkith is going to go around here, pull out a shotgun-looking weapon, and fire it at the drow. Natural 20. Fucking 14 damage.
Oh, they're turning on the Diamond Knights. Good. I won't shoot him again.
Just fires the shotgun, and the drow looks in his direction. You're next. Set.
Okay, I flip the switch on my gun that turns the silencer off, and I shoot the drow. Because he's out of range of my silenced weapon.
Alright. Let's get it.
One last stealth attack. I rolled 2 14s, but they're now both unnatural 20s.
On the drow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
16 damage.
Whew.
And then, I guess, there's nothing saying I can't just bonus action hide back behind this thing. So, that makes sense. That's only a 13.
Let's see if they see you. I rolled the wrong dice. Oh wait, no I didn't. I just hit one of the dice and that spinned. They both see you.
I figured.
Reinhardt, what would you like to do, my buddy pal?
I am going to. 1 second. Aha, I can make it to him.
I can make it to him.
And I will triple attack.
And I will triple attack him. Stab
I
him with
fucking
my
hit him this
staff, then
time.
punch him right into his face.
On this magic carpet, fuck.
17.
That'll hit.
8 damage.
8 damagios. Sheesh.
15.
That will also hit.
5 damage.
5 damagios.
15.
That'll hit. Yeah.
7 damage.
Oh shit. Punching into this guy. Is the sound he makes as he gets hit a million times. And that is your go.
Yes.
Maddie Winters is going to move a little bit closer and fire at the same guy you're attacking. And miss. Oh, no, she has advantage. And she will do another 5 damage as she blasts this guy in the back as he's just getting gangbanged. Alright, Cock.
I'm going to, with the least grace possible, run up to the quote-unquote jewel and try to take it.
It's as big as you, apparently.
It's about 5 feet up and then on this sort of pedestal thing. So you want to try to like climb up and grab it?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Yeah, just give me, let's say, acrobatics or athletics to try to climb up.
That is a 24 on athletics.
Okay, the door is a bit of a hindrance in this climb, but you still manage to get your footing and climb up. And as you grab onto the thing in the middle, you realize it's less of a jewel and more of like a glass circular ball with some sort of immense, powerful light inside. And you begin pulling it off of the pedestal. And as you do that, the female dwarf is like, "You bloody fool!"
Explode and everyone dies.
Yeah, basically what happens is you pull it up and it's in your hands for a moment.
Hey.
That's your go. The orc is being subdued. The dwarf says, "Put that thing down before you get yourself hurt!" And she's gonna shoot at you. And
Put that down before you hurt yourself. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm the only one who can hurt you. Come here.
18, does that hit you?
No.
Fuck. It's impossible to hit you.
Just turn around, it plinks off the door. Got him.
She's gonna move away.
Rock starts hitting the gritty on the pedestal.
The drow is going to disengage. Disengage. Run away. Run away. You gotta get away.
Stop running away, you bastard.
On Devon's turn. So, on Devon's turn. Stop singing fucking Frozen songs. Once again, this spectral form forms right in front of you. And now it does not look like a coster. Now it looks like a much more menacing figure. This dredge character that you've ran into. Maybe not in real life, but you've definitely ran into in your dreams. Dredge Volburg Vigard. And he stands in front of you and says, "You were always the weakest of the pack." And he's going to attack you. But he also misses. Yeah, 10 does not hit. So yeah, he swings, trying to stab forward into your chest to do a killing blow, and you back away from his blade. And he says, "You will fall," and he disappears.
Yeah, you better run.
Who's your go?
I am going to One sec. The returnerang is gonna fly over and attempt to discombobulate.
Discombobulate who?
Uh-oh. That's a 13.
Who are you attacking?
Oh, geez. This bozo.
That will be a miss, sadly.
Alright. Now the spiritual weapon will attack. That's a 9. That doesn't hit. And attack again. Ooh, natural 20.
That will hit.
So that will be 8 damage on top of 4. One more dice roll to give us 13 damage.
Thartine. Okay. That is still quite a good amount of damage as you stab into this guy once again. Confused by sort of what exactly they're trying to do. Is that your full go, though?
Yes, that'll be it.
Jamal, on the ground grappling with this other orc, says, "Turtle, are you sure you know what you're doing?" And that will be his go.
Nope.
The Merketh will run up and say, "If you destroy that item, it will simply make it more difficult for the undead to return, but the portal will still be open." That's what he says. He's smart enough to know that. And Set is your go.
Alright. Bonus action hide. To hide, I'm going to drop down and move up here.
Okay. You can see these two orcs mud wrestling each other.
27.
Who are you attacking?
I'm hiding. That was my hide.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. 27. I'm not even gonna fucking roll. There's no chance.
Now we're attacking the drow. 18.
That'll hit.
16 damage.
Holy shite! Everyone's teaming up on him.
Take one down makes the other easier.
Is that your go?
The one last thing I do is, I guess I pull my rapier out, so I now have my pistol in one hand and the rapier in the other.
Okay. Reinhardt.
Alright, I move to here. Cool. And then I'll attack this guy in front of me. 16!
That'll hit.
5 damage. 17.
That'll hit.
5 more damage.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Holy shit.
7 damage.
Alright, he looks very injured at this point. A lot of it has been your punches, so you just see, like, bruising. Like, a lot of... the blasts have torn his leather armor away, and underneath is just bruised ribs and shit. And you stand there, arms up, like, trying to fucking fight, bitch. And that is your go. Maddie Winters. You guys did say at one point that you wanted to do this non-lethally, so she's gonna shoot at the dwarf. She fires the rifle once again. And she just shouts out, "I think it's time for you two to surrender." Cock.
Do I sense the orb reacting to me holding it?
A little bit, yeah. You definitely feel that, like, it was doing something where it was placed, and now its power is sort of, like, maybe recharging in a way. Like, its power is being used for something. There's definitely something inside of this that is... It's not just, like, an orb with power inside. There's some item inside that is doing something.
Alright, I'm going to jump down over to the crate. Over here.
Okay.
And put the orb inside the crate.
You're gonna have to climb inside the crate. Or do you want to just throw it over the top?
Yeah, I'll climb inside the crate.
Alright, give me another athletics or acrobatics.
23.
Alright, you got a lot of shit on you. There's just banging noises. This door bangs up against the metal crate, and you pull yourself over and land inside of the crate. And Merkith is like, okay.
Where'd he go?
Is that your go?
Yep.
Alright. Let's say Reinhardt, roll me an intimidation check.
I'm not very intimidating.
It's alright, just let me know what you get. You can have advantage, actually, because you're the closest.
Intimidation. Where are you? There you are. Advantage. That's great. 15.
Okay, so as you are, like, bearing down on these two, the drow, who's very injured, he's holding his chest with all these blows, he just looks towards Drekka and is like, "We should surrender now!" She's like, fuck. And she'll throw her gun onto the ground and kneel down, and he does the same.
Can I pick it up?
Okay, you pick it up. Let's just say that's a reaction. And then, Devon, on your go, you're still sort of back in the back area of the chamber. You now see 4 spectral figures appear in front of you, like a wall. One of them is Dredge, one of them's a Coster, and then you see 2 other orcs that you recognize from a dream, but you can't place their names exactly. And they all just point their swords at you, and they say, "We have unfinished business," all at the same time in this, like, terrifying, synced speech.
So much bullshit for the fucking healer, Jesus. Come on, guys. You're blaming the wrong person here. It's the higher aboves. I have no control over anything in my life.
What would you like to do, Devon?
Are they still in front of me?
Yes.
I'm going to... Could I maybe do a persuasion roll to see if they'll just leave me the fuck alone?
What would you like to say if you're trying to persuade?
Kind of just like, you know, you're blaming the wrong person. I have no control over what happened in that terrible war.
Okay. Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
Haha, natural 1.
The 4 figures in sync say, "We're not blaming you for what happened in the war, Devon. We're blaming you for what you run from now." And they're all gonna swing at you.
No!
It's 9, that's 23, that's 13, so it's not gonna hit, and then that is 21, so 2 of them hit. 17 damage.
I'm down.
These ghosts swing on you. Ah! And you guys can hear Devon scream in the back, but when you look to see what's happening, you don't see anybody around him. And on your turn, you can roll me a death save.
Rolling away. That is a 7.
Alright, that's 1 fail. Jamal looks back. He's grappling with this orc, and he says, "No! Devon!" And he's just going to let go of the orc and start sprinting in your direction. He runs over, and he's going to do a medicine check to see if he can do anything. No, he can't. He realizes that there are these blade marks on you, but they're weird, because they're not really metal blade. And he just starts screaming, "Somebody help!" Murketh doesn't do anything. Set.
The orb is still in the center, or did Andrew move it?
He took it into the crate.
Okay. I'm going to go over here and use rope to bind these diamond knights together after searching and removing all their weapons they have on their possession.
Okay, you take all their weapons, you start placing them on the ground. The female dwarf seems annoyed, but she will go along with it as long as Elmond is, and he is very injured, so he's just like, "Yes, please, tie us up." So you can do a sleight of hand to see.
Okay. Yo, 24.
Alright, yeah, they're very well tied up, and they're just sort of lying on the ground, back to back. Reinhardt.
Alright. I look over at Devon, see what's happening to him, look back at the guy that I was recently attacking. With that weapon, I put it right up against his forehead and say, "What are you doing to my friend?"
Okay. Intimidation roll.
Yes. 17.
He says, "We're not doing anything. This isn't us."
Tell me what's happening.
That's all he says.
I'm just gonna keep shoving it right between his eyes.
Okay. Maddie screams out, "Does anyone have any healing?" And
Hawk
she'll
does, but he's in a crate.
Start running in that
So,
direction.
Cock, we need you to get out of your crate.
Cock, it is your turn.
The orb is still powering up, I presume.
Yes, very much so.
Hearing that she yelled, "Does anyone have any healing?" I will get out of the crate without the orb.
All right, give me another were you doing athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
All right, you climb out.
Is that just like inaction, or is that like movement?
I'll say it's a free action for now.
Okay. We're looking at
Quite the jog.
What, you can't go 180 feet in 6 seconds?
just I launched straight through the wall.
All right, is that your full go?
If that was a free action, I can just dash.
Yeah.
Hello.
Maddie is frantically pointing towards Devon's dying body. This orc, looking around, seeing people subdued, just runs over to Murkith. And then they can't do anything. Devon, another death save.
Oh boy. Oh shit, that's another 7.
Shit.
Dies.
All right. Yeah, she fucking dies, and then we end the series. Jamal's pushing on your chest, trying to just do anything to try to figure this out, but he doesn't have any healing capabilities. Set, is there anything you want to do?
Hawk still has the orb, right?
The orb is in the crate.
Uh-huh. I guess I will move, now that I've secured the bad guys, move sort of over here. And just start doing an Arcana investigation.
Okay, of like the general room, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some sort of magic in this room, and you assume it has something to do with what the orb was trying to activate in the middle. And the pillars have something to do with it as well. Is that your full go?
Yeah. I can't really help Devon.
Anything you want to do, Reinhardt?
Yes, I will calm down, back up maybe a step back to here, pull out a cigarette, light it, and then hold the gun pointed right at them while smoking with one hand.
Perfect. All right, you're being the intimidator. I love it.
Yep.
That's a lighter between his toes.
And he's gonna run over, and then cock it as your
Yes,
go.
I will head over to the die boy and whip out my 5 cocks on his chest.
All right, so 5 health.
Yep.
And with that, Devon's eyes open once again. You can see Jamal, Cock, and Maddie Winters all around you, staring at you. Jamal's holding you in his arms. Are you all right, friend?
No, I'm taunted by these spirits. Ah! I just scream out in pain.
And yeah, and you just feel that you just remember that voice. You're running from your past, and that's where we're gonna end today's session.
You're welcome.
I am a blessed man.
All right, good sesh, y'all.
Woo. Do we level up?
Not yet. There's still more to explore.
Damn it, I want to upgrade my shocking grasp.
I want to tase people even more.